Hey boys and girls, my name is Jaclyn and today I'm going to show you guys how to make these awesome paper plate monkeys. Okay, so to make our paper plate monkeys, we're going to need two paper plates, so make sure you have two. And you're going to need some brown and yellow or brown and white construction paper. You're going to need some scissors, some glue, a paintbrush, some brown paint, and some markers or crayons to add the decorations to our monkeys. Okay, so as you can see, I have brown construction paper and brown paint because I am going to make my monkey brown. But you guys can make your monkey any color you want. Any color will work. I'm just gonna stick with brown. Okay, and if you guys want brown paint, but you don't have brown paint, you can just mix your all your colors together that you have, and it should make a brown. Okay, so once you have all of your materials, we can begin. Okay, so the first step is to take your plate, or to take one of your plates and just paint it brown. So, or whatever color you guys want to paint your monkeys. So just get your paint, get your paintbrush, and just paint it. So you can see I already painted mine. So it did take a little bit of time, so you can pause the video if you need to. And just, get some paint, paint your monkey, the plate, sorry. Paint your plate, and just take your time, have fun with it. You can see that there's some spots that aren't completely painted. That's okay. Your plate doesn't have to be completely painted. That's fine. Okay, so when you guys are done painting your plate, you can put it to the side and let it dry. So just put it to the side, let it dry, and we're going to get the other plate, and we're going to paint this plate too, but we're going to do a few things to it first. So the first thing is we're going to use this plate for the monkey's head. So we're going to use this circle for the monkey's head, and we're going to cut off this rim part. So we're going to use this inner circle for the head and cut off this rim part. Before we cut off the rim, you're going to take your marker and you're going to draw two circles for the ears on the rim. So I'll show you. So I'm going to draw one circle, and then a little apart I'm going to draw the second one. So it's going to look something like this. So for the ears. And once you're done drawing your monkey's ears, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut the rim off like I said, and you're just going to cut the rim off except for the monkey's ears. So just take your time, pause the video if you need to. It's all good. So like I said, just cut off all the rim except for the monkey's ears. And I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So you can see that I have all the rim cut off except for the monkey's ears. And now I have my monkey's face, which is awesome. Okay, so once you've made your monkey's face, once it looks something like this, you can get your paint and you can start painting your monkey. So just like we did last time, we're going to take our paint and we're just going to paint the face. You can take a piece of extra construction paper and you can use it as put it So like on your table, so your paint doesn't like go on your table, and you can just, you know, get some of your paint, just go ahead and paint away. Pause the video if you need to. I'm gonna go pretty fast for time reasons, but you guys take all the time you need. Have fun, paint's fun. And don't forget to paint the monkey ears. So I'm gonna paint the monkey's ears. And I'm gonna paint the monkey's face. And just like the other plate, when we're done painting, we're going to put it on the side and we're gonna let it dry. So you can see that this is my monkey. Here, I'll show you guys. This is my monkey's face. And I'm just going to put it on the side and I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, awesome. So while we're waiting for our monkey's head and body to dry, we're going to take our construction paper and we're going to cut out the arms and the legs. Okay, so there's two ways to do this. The first way is to take your hand, put it on your paper and trace it out, and then you can like cut out your hand and you can use that as the monkey's hand if you want to. My hand's really big, so it's gonna take me a while to do that, so I'm gonna show you guys a different way to do it. Another way is to take your marker. You're gonna take your marker and you're going to trace out, you're gonna draw a little hand. Just like this. So here's my little hand. It's not perfect, but that's okay. It still looks good. And you're just gonna draw an arm for your monkey. So it's gonna look something like this. Awesome. So once you've drawn out your hand, you can take your scissors and you can just cut it out. Once again, I'm going pretty fast, so you can pause the video and you can just take your time. Yeah, so there's no reason to rush. Just take your time if you need to. And once you're done cutting out your hand, it's gonna look something like this. It's gonna look something like this. So here's my little hand, my monkey's hand. And you're going to do this 4 times. So here's 1, and you're going to do this, you're gonna make 3 more. So I've already made mine, so you'll probably need to pause the video. But once you've done all 4 monkey hands, or like 2 hands and 2 feet, then we can move on to the next part. So once you've done your hands and your feet, you can put them to the side, and we're going to make the tail. Okay? So, taking out your marker again, you're gonna draw a nice tail. You can make it really curvy if you want. That's fun. I'm gonna make a curvy one. You guys can make whatever tail you want. And when you're done drawing out what your tail is gonna look like, so here's what my tail is gonna look like. You can just take your scissors, you can just cut it. So take your time, just have fun. Okay. So once you're done cutting out your monkey tail, it's gonna look something like this. So here's my monkey tail. It's really curvy. Yeah, so it's awesome, it looks good. Yeah, so once you're done your monkey tail, you can put them with your hands and arms in like a little pile. Okay, now we're going to make the monkey's face. So if you remember, we painted the monkey's face, but we're going to make a separate face. Like we're gonna make the eyes and the mouth on a separate piece of paper. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just wait until your paint dries and then make your own face on here. But I'm gonna show you guys a different way. So you're gonna take, your yellow or white piece of paper, and you're gonna draw a circle and like, you're gonna draw like 2 big cheeks and like 2 big eyes. So like, I'll show you what I mean. So it's gonna look kind of like a frog at first. So like if you can see, this is my monkey, what my monkey looks like right now, his face. You guys don't have to do this. You can just make a big circle if you want. Just another way. And you can take your marker and you can like add in some eyes if you want to. So just add some nice big eyes. And once again, you guys don't have to make this if you don't want to. Just an idea. You can add a big smile, maybe like a little nose. Okay, so you can see my face is all done. Looks pretty cool. I like it. And once you're done making the face, you can just take your scissors and just cut it out. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut out the face I made. Awesome. So if you want to, you can just pause the video and take your time making the face. I did mine really fast, but you guys can take your time. And once you're done, it can look something like this. Okay. So now that we have our face, our arms, our legs, and our tail done, we can start to glue it onto our other parts. So if you can see, it's still a little bit wet. My paint's a little bit wet still, and yours might be too. If your paint is still wet, you can just take like a break and just wait till it's dry, or maybe you can add some more like details to your monkey's face, or maybe add some details to your hand. Maybe like paint his nails if you want to, or like maybe add some like fur. So like maybe add some like squiggly lines to make it look like he has some fur. That's a cool idea if you want to do that. It might take some time. That's okay. Yeah. So once your your paper plates are dry, your paper, like your monkey's face and your monkey's body are dry, we can start gluing all your stuff together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue on my head to my body. So it's going to look something like this. I'm going to take my glue, I'm going to glue the bottom part of the head. So you can see I'm gluing the bottom part of my head, and I'm going to, I'm going to glue it onto my monkey's body. So you can see I'm just gonna smooth it out and just make sure it's all nice and sticky. Okay. And if it keeps on unsticking, you can just take some tape too, and just like add a little piece of tape if it keeps on becoming unsticky. Keeps on falling off. Sometimes that happens. Okay. And now you can get your arms and legs and you can glue them. So you can add some glue to them. You can just glue them onto your body. So I'm just going to take my arms and legs and I'm going to add some glue. So here's my arms and legs. I'm going to add a little bit of glue right there. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to stick it on. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick it on. Right there. Awesome. I'm going to do it with my other ones. And I'm going to keep on going. Add some glue. Just gonna tape it to glue it to the bottom. You can see I have a little leg going on here. Looks nice. And I'm gonna do my last one too. So if you need to pause the video, I'm going pretty fast. and just glue it on. Awesome. You can see I have my monkey's arms and legs, and now I'm going to add the monkey's tail. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to take my monkey's tail, and I'm just going to add some glue at the bottom. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to glue it onto this side. Oops, sorry. Like, I'm going to glue it onto this side. So just take my glue, and I'm just going to push it hard. Just make sure it sticks. Okay, awesome. And then it should look something like this. It's a pretty good looking monkey, I think, so far. You can even move your your legs down a little bit too, if you want to. Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to get my face that I made, and I'm going to glue it on to my monkey's head. And if you didn't make a face because you didn't want to, you can just take some markers or some crayons, and you can just decorate the monkey's face, like on the actual plate. Okay, so I added some glue. So I'm gonna stick it on. My monkey's face is a little bit big, but I think it still looks good. So if you don't like how it looks, you can just make one smaller, or like I said, you can just decorate it right on the plate. Okay, so once we add all of our pieces on, our monkey is all good to go. So this is what your monkey is going to look like. It's pretty cool. I like it. Once you're done, you can give your monkey a name if you want to. I think I'm going to name my monkey Mr. Bananas. So say hi to Mr. Bananas. And if you guys want to, you can even make your monkey like a banana. You can get like here I have some yellow paper, and you can just like cut out a little banana for your monkey if you want to. So I'm gonna give my monkey, Mr. Bananas, a banana. That's fun. Mr. Banana, I'm gonna give him a banana. So here's my banana. And you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just like an extra thing. And I can just tape it. Oops. I can just tape it. Just add it to my monkey's hand so it looks like he's holding his banana. Oh, my arm dropped. That's okay. Okay. So here you go. See, there's Mr. Bananas holding his banana. And if you guys want to, you can add some more decorations. So you can get some like markers and crayons, and you can like, maybe give him like a belly button, or like you can give him a shirt or something. Or you can even like color in his ears a little bit more if you want to. And yeah, so that's it. So this is my monkey, Mr. Bananas. When you're done making your monkey, give it an awesome monkey name. And yeah, just have fun with it. So thank you so much for listening. This is our activity today. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day. Good luck making your monkeys. And I'll see you guys next time.